Today, we're gonna make some crab cakes, and ooh, I love when I make these crab cakes. They taste so good. It just melts in your mouth. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm gonna start off with a half of a cup of mayonnaise. There we go. There we go, right? Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon. There we go. Put that bad boy up in there. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna taste so good. Every time I make it, it just seems like it's just like a restaurant quality. Got some Dijon mustard here. All right, we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard from Duke's. There we go. I'm gonna crack 1 egg. There we go. Straight to the point. I'm not gonna give you 30 million ingredients. Straight to the point. Okay, I'm gonna take some Old Bay seasoning. I'm gonna take about 1/4 of a teaspoon and put it in there. Okay. And I have some Cajun seasoning as well. I'm also going to do 1/4 of a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning in here. Nice little kick. There we go. Great job, Ray. So you're gonna take a half of a lemon and squeeze it in there. Make sure you have a lemon. This is one of the important ingredients to make this thing taste good. All right. Now make sure you mix everything together. Mix it all together. I just like cooking this meal. It seems like every time I cook it, it's like restaurant quality, you know? And it feels good. When you cook something real good and it tastes real good, it just feels like, yo, I got this. Why am I paying so much to go out to eat? I could just go make it myself. This is the crab meat that I'm using. All right. Now I don't break it up so much to where it's like real thin. It's kind of like just pat it around, move it around, because I like that thick crab meat to stay intact. There we go. Get it all up in there. Make sure everything is mixed together correctly. It doesn't take a professional to make these crab cakes. You just gotta just follow the directions. And I swear, you go ahead and cook for your friends or your family. They're gonna think, boy, who's this person know how to cook up in there? They're gonna want to know what the recipe is. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Okay, so I have some Italian breadcrumbs. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of Italian breadcrumbs. 1 and 2. There you go. Now you also want to make sure when you get your crab meat, you want to drain that water that's in your can, okay? Because if you don't drain that water that well, you're gonna have to add more than 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs to thicken it up, okay? So make sure you actually drain it really, really well. And if you want to add a little bit more breadcrumbs to make it a little bit more thick, that's fine as well, okay? Now, while you're doing this, you want to make sure you have your oven preheated for 400 degrees. When you do have it in the oven, you're going to preheat it for 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. Okay? And after you cook it for 15 minutes, then you're going to put the broiler on for 2 minutes. Now, you want to keep an eye on it. After a minute, you might want to peek your head in there, make sure it's not burnt up, but about 2 minutes is where you should be at. Okay? Okay, so make sure you actually get your pan and get some of that parchment paper as well. Okay, so now you have your parchment paper with your pan, okay? Make sure you actually spray it with some non-stick olive oil. Now you're going to take the crab meat and you're just going to just toss it around in your hand. Make to a little ball. There you go. You can make them big or small, however you want to do them. When I usually make this, I usually get about a good 6 out of it. Great job, Ray. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. Now you're gonna get you some smoked paprika. As you can see, it got a little bit on my hands a little bit, but it's okay. And you're just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top of it. All right, there we go. Good job. All right, get you some parsley flakes. Put it on top, boom, 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 like the professionals. Get that little green up in there. Where's your green at? There you go. Put the little green on top of that bad boy. Make it look real good. Make it look presentable. There you go, Ray. We're in chopped food right now. You don't want to get voted off the island. Let's go. All right, there we go. Looks good. Okay. All right. Make sure you preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And you're going to put it in there for about 15 minutes. Okay. Now, after 15 minutes, you're going to put it on broiler for the last for 2 more minutes. And you want to check it after a minute just to make sure you're not burning up your crab cakes, but about 2 minutes should do it. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little sauce for the top of the crab cake. So once it comes out of the oven, take a little butter, put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. All right. Okay, take a little Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to add just a little bit in there, maybe a teaspoon. Just a little bit. There we go. Come on now. Get it up in there, Ray. Don't fight with it. Come on now. All right. Come on. There we go. All right. We'll get you some smoked paprika. A teaspoon of that as well. Ooh. Came out kind of quick there, Ray. There we go. You're going to take your Cajun seasoning. Sprinkle a little bit up in there. About a teaspoon. There you go. And you're going to take the other half of that lemon, and you're going to squeeze it up in there. Great job. Take maybe a little bit of pinch of parsley flakes, and there you go. And now you're going to just stir it. There we go. Taste as you go. Make sure it's to your liking. I'm going to add a little bit more Old Bay. There we go. And I'm going to add a little bit more Cajun. There we go. Mix it in real good. So now I hear the timer going off for the crab cakes. I already had it on broil. And bam, look at that puppy. That thing looks so good. It's amazing what you can do with some ingredients in your refrigerator. All right. Okay. Get that up in there. There we go. I'm just testing to see how hard or soft it is. Okay, boom, boom, boom. But for this one, I had it in there for about 15 minutes, took it out, put it on broil for 2 minutes. And then what I did was, my wife says, can you put it in there for another 3 minutes? No problem, babe. So after I added the topping, I put it in there for another 3 minutes. So I told her, I said, babe, I don't want to burn this now. All right. Put the little parsley flakes on there. There we go. There we go. Looking real good. Looking real good. Ready to eat this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, them crab cakes look so good. I'm about to let me get a little taste real quick, because one of these are mine anyway. That thing looks so juicy. So juicy. Well, try this recipe out, ladies and gentlemen. In the comments, let me know how yours turned out as well. I know you're gonna love it. It's gonna be a smash hit. Smash the like and subscribe button. But thanks for watching. God bless you, and see you in the next one.